Hope you are having a really, really great day. I'm going to apologize right now because the video might be all over the place because I'm extremely nervous. I know y'all about to get up on me and I ain't prepared. Let me just keep it 100. I'm not prepared, okay? And it took me a long time to sit down, and in the videos that I recorded prior, they're all over the place. But I was like, you know what, let me just do a quick little intro to the chaos. That way when it comes out, y'all can kind of understand, because I was trying to keep y'all in the loop of everything, but things have been just moving and life has been going and I wasn't able to. And the thing that I was nervous to tell y'all is I am moving. Shh. I know what you're gonna say. Nadia, you pull ever. I know. Y'all say it after every single move, and my stance on this is never gonna change. Now, this is not a situation in which I changed my mind. Life has lifed. And I don't know why y'all want to hold moving against me the way that you guys do. Just leave it alone, okay? I think I had told you guys in the very early stages, we ended up finding that house in like 2 months. And with that, location is just not the best. We're driving entirely too much. My car currently is at like 65,000 miles and I haven't even had it for 5 years. And so that sucks because the driving in Atlanta, it feels like I travel. It takes me sometimes an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to my son. It takes him anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half to get to work. No, we did not do extensive research when we were buying this house. We said we wanted to stay in this particular area, and somehow we just kept getting further, and then we ended up with this house. And then after we moved, we were like, the only thing that we did know is we were about an hour away from the airport. That was the only thing that we knew for sure, but we didn't search anywhere else. And so the drive has been crazy, and I'll be clear as day. For the past 2 years, it's just been nothing but complaining about the driving, honestly. Like the tiredness, fatigue, coming home not feeling like doing anything. It's just been really bad. And so hence why the move is happening. With this particular search of this new house, there are going to be some criteria. Number one, the house to be big enough for everything. So a basement or big enough. Number two, a bedroom on the main. Number three, we need a good distance from the job, a good distance from the airport, and a good distance from drop-offs. So we need to be able, when we meet halfway to do the kid drop-off, that we're not driving 45 minutes to meet each other, okay? Or vice versa, hour and a half for each person. So those are the things that we're looking for. Just to give you guys a heads up, we have been looking for a house. We have been under contract twice, and I have gotten us out the contract twice. Not because, yeah, I'm the problem. 100% I'm the problem. I saw the house, thought I loved the house, and after the inspection, after visiting the house, after going there, was just like, oh my gosh, like I just assumed that for this amount of money, we would have been getting a lot more house. On to greater news. I have never said this. And this is one of those situations, again, my pessimist brain is working, and it's like, I really hope this video ages well. This house is what I am considering to be the forever house. I told that man he will be buried in the backyard. Listen, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is the last and the final move, and I am very, very happy about it. I just hope it ages well. Oh my God. As I'm saying it, my heart is racing and my stomach is turning because I have never said forever about anything. And this is just my trauma response. Like, I'm not stuck to anything. And I hate that I'm like that. I hate that I'm like that. But my God, today I am honestly praying over it. And I recognize it. I just hope that everything works out. And it's nothing that's really like going on in this current time. It's just because I've gone through 2 major breakups, like I understand that unfortunately it's one of those things where you think like it's your turn, and so right now it's my turn. And I would like to have, if not the most pleasant experiences possible. And so with all of that being said, we have said that this is the forever house, and we're gonna be in this house and all that jazz. We said some other things, but this is it. So currently only about 20 people know. When this video comes out, everybody will probably know that we're moving. The only reason why I say 20 is because when we had the housewarming, everyone was like, oh my God, the drive, like you guys are out in the boonies. We know. And they were like, what, you know, the house is beautiful, but all the way out here? I'm like, I know. And so the next day, we were sitting down with half of the group having breakfast. And I was like, you guys, you know how we were talking about like where we live? I said, we really don't think we're going to make 5 years in the house. And so we had already told them. So this is something that we had talked about since the housewarming. And then we started to kind of take action to do it. But let me just say this. If you watch my videos and you pay attention, because I be really giving Blue's Clues, okay? There's a video where we went to church, and when I was in the kitchen and I was cooking, and he kept looking at me, and we had already started looking at a house, and he was just like smiling at me or smizing at me. And I was like, what? He was like, nothing. And he was like, what do you want? And I was like, I said, I don't want anything. He was like, no, what do you want? I was like, I want a bigger kitchen. He was like, okay. And I'm like, I can have a big kitchen? He was like, yes. And so I was on a mission to find myself a big kitchen. So that was the first clue.
Baby, you doing your thing now. You doing your thing in now. Fais-moi connaître ça besoin. Let me know what you need from me.
A bigger kitchen.
Bigger kitchen.
Yeah.
Noted.
Thank you.
I'll send that up with my prayer today.
Thank you. Make sure you say my name so God could really listen. Because don't say, I want a bigger kitchen. Say, Lord, the kitchen is for Naughty.
No, he knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no.
I need you to say my name.
He's well
From
and
the top of my head to the sole of her feet. You said she want a bigger kitchen. Okay.
And the fibers on her body. Don't forget
Okay.
that. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, the fiber.
The second Blue's Clues was I was sitting by the fireplace with my cousin, and she was looking for a place, and I was looking for a place for another family member. And then I just, of course, you know, I'm on the listings. I might as well just look. And so I think she was saying something about this and this, and I'm like, no, like it doesn't have enough bathrooms. That was for me. So I've been leaving like little clues or whatever. I didn't come on here first to tell y'all and, you know, share it, because one minute we were like ready, then we looked for a house, and then we stopped, then we looked for a house and we stopped. And I already knew if I went through that roller coaster with y'all would drive me insane. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to come on here when we're close to the end process. I'm excited. I don't want y'all to think because I have the nervous jitters that I'm not excited. I am. 1, I love that man. 2, I enjoy what we're doing together. 3, I know that the house that we're going into, like, I'm always gonna turn it into a home, but the fact that like it's labeling like forever, I think that's the thing that's like putting on like the added pressure. And so now it's like, oh my gosh. But one thing I have done and I will continue to do is I'm going to put it in God's hand, because one thing about me, I always land on my feet. Even if it's squatting down, baby, I'm still on my feet. And so I know that he will not forsake me. I know that I am being obedient. I know that I am using my discernment. And so I shall not fear. I'm going to say it to you like I just told myself the other day. God isn't going to allow you to experience something or like go through something without like you having like, okay, I'll give you an example. Currently we're babysitting this little baby, and I was like, oh my God, like I want the mom to get comfortable with us having him so that way she can go to school, she can go do something, that way she can like get on her feet one day. And so I just remember sitting in the car, and I had told my boyfriend, I was like, you know, when I had Tristan, like I didn't have a lot of help. Like it was a stranger that helped me. I didn't even know her. And like her watching him and not charging me allowed me to do so much and like freed me up to be able to like get stuff done. And I'm like super grateful for that. And I'm like, when you try to pay somebody or do something, they be like, no, I want you to pay it forward. In the moment of where you're at, you're not thinking that you can pay it forward. You're like, when, where, like, and it could be years down the line. And I feel like I was sitting in the car and that thing came to me, and I was like, oh my God. I remember thinking to myself, like, when am I going to get an opportunity to like wash somebody's kid, buy them clothes? And I did just that the other day. I got car seat, I got clothes, I bought baby bottles. All I said was bring the baby some diapers and wipes. Exactly what the woman had said to me with my son, right? And so sometimes you're looking at, you know, what you're losing and what you're gaining, and you might feel a way about it. And it's like God has something that is so much more rewarding. I walked into this particular house and I was like, oh my gosh. One of the things that I missed in the very first house is the fact that the primary suite had a sitting room. Like I really enjoyed that sitting room. And then in the second house, I really enjoyed coming out of the bedroom and having that sitting room that passes my closet. Like I really enjoyed the whole setup, right? So I went with my friend to go look at the house, and I had already seen it, but I was like, girl, you tripping, right? But when she walked up and she was coming around the corner, she was like, why does this remind me of your Savannah house? And I was like, girl, I seen it, but I didn't want to say it, right? And then we went into the bedroom, and it's like, you have a sitting room like your other house. I was like, I know. It's like those two homes combined together makes that house. And I was just like, I see what you did, big dog. Even the house that I closed on here, one of the first things my boyfriend said was, are you happy? And I said, yes. And he was like, I hope you are. He was like, this is yours and can't no one take it away. Like, I know you needed that. And I was like, you know, he's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man, Savannah. Oh my God. You want to let your guard down and just be like immersed in the, you know what I mean? But gosh, why I gotta be like that? I don't know why I'm like that, but I am. I'm gonna work on it though. God's working on me. But I'm so happy. I just arrived to my second location. It's not that far from where I was. I needed to get some stuff over here. I'm gonna take y'all in with me so y'all can see this place. But let me tell you something. The grass is greener on the other side. The grass is greener on the other side. And I'm not even talking about like being with somebody else. Just being with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like be with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Being on social media has given me like a third eye to things, and it just be astonishing what women are doing when they say, you know what, enough is enough. social media has opened up this particular platform so you could really see what's out here in the world. And I'm not telling you to consume the content. I'm just saying, like, I've had the opportunity to see so many people glow up. The other day I was scrolling and I saw Nikki Thought and I was like, yes, bitch, yes. Eat it up, eat it up, eat it up. This is the chain. This is the yum, eat it up, eat up, eat your back. Girl, I was like, what? She was all pregnant and glowing, and you know, the girl's happy. I don't know, I can't tell you what the business is, I can't tell you what's going on, but the girl is happy. I'm looking at Alicia, not Alicia Keys, honey. Alicia, she's a YouTuber here. I'm looking at Cash Doll. Yeah, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say I actually like Cash Doll. Stop letting people play in your face. Stop allowing the delusion that you created to make somebody feel like they this, make you feel like this. Like, I don't want to feel like that with nobody. And so I'm here to tell you the grass is greener on the other side. And like I said, it has nothing to do with your relationship. It has everything to do with you coming to terms with who you are, what you want, and sticking to that and being true to that. And yeah, I'm gonna grab one of these. This is it for me. I feel like I know what she likes, so I am going to make sure that I make this thing pretty. Do I want an Okay, so we've got this so far. Y'all, let me get y'all to the front because it's cold. I want to get what I need to get and get up out of here. So here we are. I'm going to be making her a full-on floral arrangement with all the flowers, all the things. This is what she wanted. When I said, what do you want, girl? She said, I want you to make me an arrangement. So, people are always asking me why I do stuff, because my friends, they be asking me for stuff. And honestly, you're not saving no money, let me just say that, but to have a skill set like this is so good, because you'll be surprised how flowers make someone feel good. Anyway, you guys, I'm going home. It's been a really long day and I ain't accomplished anything. Let me call this man and see how he's doing. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later.